Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Felix Hernandez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Texas, the first baseman, Logan.
First pitch coming, here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Henniger. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Sin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat. And he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
ケンさんこんばんはです。エンカーナシオンはタイですよ。ほんまですね。散々やられてますからね。うわお。当たりはいいけど真正面。
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And here's the 2nd-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Hernandez, commonly known as King Felix, of course. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year.
まだでも菊池雄星と対戦したこと一回もないですね。
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a sharp opening inning for King Felix. Nothing to start for the Rangers. Mariners coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Drew Smiley is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers.
まさか登録されてないなんてことあるんですかね。
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's
その辺ちょっとわかんないですけ
How
ど。
about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
So digging in now, D. Gordon, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
もしかしたら入ってないっていう可能性もありますけどね。特に他のチームをいじくってないからね。でもちょこちょこなんていうんですか、ロースターのアップでは入ってるんですけどね。ああ、ケンタさんお久しぶりです。こんばんは。対戦してみたいんですけどね。
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. The door is there. And that's the first down. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and he's taking the league by storm right now. He's punishing every mistake he sees.
ローテーションで当たってないだけなのか、ほんまに登録されてないのか。その辺謎ですよね。
First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pence to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
自分で登録せんとダメなんですかね。勝手にしてくれないですかね。その辺が謎なんですけどね。
In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
自動的に登録とかしてくれてたらいいんですけど、やっぱしてないんですかね。
That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
2 out, nobody on. To first.
もこまこさん、こんばんはです。好きなメジャーの球団はどうですか？今んとここのレンジャーズは好きですけどね。順調に1位キープしてますよ。
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is low, ball 1. That's 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Outside and low, 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So next to the plate for Texas, Patrick Wisdom. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Well, if you don't know about it already, that's what they call King's Court here at T-Mobile Park. Started back in 2011, and ever since, fans have bought special tickets to sit in that section and cheer on Felix Hernandez when he's on the mound.
Yeah, and he's been the cornerstone of this Mariners organization for a lot of years now, Matt. So it's really great to see these fans rally behind him every time he toes the rubber, and they really go crazy when he strikes a guy out. It's a big party down there.
Yeah, he's really meant a lot to this organization and this fan base over the years, so it's great to see them support him in such a cool way.
Oh, that's
a little bit outside. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
一部やたら黄色かったですよね。意外とボール球が多いですよ。投げ墨がすごいですね。タトゥー使われ首のところに。ボール球でしたね。
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
外人さんって結構入れてる人多いですよね。これは取られますね。
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Next will be the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Sinker steps outside and is behind now 2-0.
微妙に外れてます。
The 2-0 on the way. Taking strike one on the inside corner. And a sinker dips too low there. Into third, in fact.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2 now. Pence leads off first with one away. Hit in the air out to left field. Santana on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrews. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Here it comes now to Andrus. And that misses inside 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. That's wide 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. A sinker that misses for a ball.
Count is 3-1.
ほ
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 3-1 pitch. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning. That misses the ball forward.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Swing and a miss here. He's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Ready on 0-2. And the 9th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. In now, Edwin Encarnacion. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
The designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. Pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 on its way. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Encarnacion at third. Healy stands at second. No outs. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ground ball left side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. He tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
As a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now. Jose Lobaton is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that's finally over for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Grounded back up the middle. There's one. Out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for one. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Mariners 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back to the top of the order now, and up next the veteran middle infielder Logan Forsythe.
Logan Forsythe.
おー、肉デコさん。カレーにうどん、カレーうどんですか。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
カレーうどんもでもうまい
Strike
ですよ
one to
ね。
start the at bat. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Line to the right side.
Wow.
That finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So striding forward now, Odor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Wow.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. One out, nobody on. And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute trees. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Okay.
And Hernandez will go to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box now, Delino DeShields, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one. Odor, base runner at first with one out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Hernandez readies the 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Eniger, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, under Pence.
Up next for the Rangers, Hunter Pence. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Yes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, number 21.
Ready for another chance? Patrick Wisdom, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-0. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Oh.
There's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Gordon is there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Rangers leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. Here's D. Gordon now.
Leading up for the Mariners, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A ball and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lazara's on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now in the inning, and with that, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you get a look there at where the Rangers stand entering play. So striding in, Malik Smith. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
No balls and a strike to count. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2.
Nope.
Well
Ball
above
one.
the letters with the fastball that
I got
time.
to count 1 and 2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball.
Just a bit high with the
最
fastball, but
近
didn't
ク
get
ソ
the call.
車ゲーが流行っ
Kind of
て、
pitching him backwards
野
in this
球が
inning.
下火で
Soft
す
stuff
な。
early, then those last two were fastballs,
まあ
trying to get it right by him.
かなりちょっとハマってもうたからね。
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
あのリアル
This
さ
one
に
into
は
the
やら
air
れ
out
ま
into
した
right
ね。
field. Pence has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Riding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty.
車も
2 men
も
out.
う買いまくってますからね。
Behind 0-2 now. Smiley steps into the windup. 0-2 pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They lead it 1-0.
サンバーとか、スクラムとか、アッティとか。
Leading off for Texas,
え
the designated hitter, Shinsu Chu.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
今んとこでも日本のメーカーの車を買いあさってます。
This one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Lobaton gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Chu retired, and there's 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning now.
いつでこかもグランツ届くんちゃいますね。近々。早ければ。
Here it comes now to Andrus.
よっしゃ。
And there's a base hit on the line.
Yeah, and that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches to strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara. And he puts it on the
あ
ground.
ー、真正
Gordon
面。
is up with it.
あー、こぼ
One
した。こ
there.
ぼした、こぼした。アウト
Now batting, the catcher, Jet.
ポロリしましたよ、ポロリを。
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Jet Bandy.
チャレンジ、チャレンジ。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
うーん、
Well out
甘
in
い
front of the
けど
breaking
タイ
ball
ミ
there
ング
for a
が。
strike.
This is where you got to take stock of the situation, adjust your batting gloves, and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. He'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
The intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Mazzara at second with 2 down. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Two and 2. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he takes all 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping up to the plate, Logan Forsythe hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
From the stretch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He reached on a single in his first try.
今のとここの人は抑えてますけどね。まあ、ヒットは打たれましたけど。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. So far this season, Encarnacion is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired, and there's 1 away.
The first baseman, Ryan.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in next, the first baseman / DH, Ryan Healy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. One run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Smiley peers in. First pitch on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready for another shot now. Rougned Odor.
Heidi.
And his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Odor brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over. Oh, look at the sliding start. He is out.
動き滑り込んでさっと投げたじゃないですか。うまいっすね、このファースト。
Stepping up now,
あっぱれです
Shields.
ね。
He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances.
またベースカバーが早い
The
です
first
ね。
pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
やっぱですね。ああ、ボールだな。
Fooled him there. 2-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the
2-2. And a sinker gets too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe
甘いけどまた取られるダブルプレー。なかなか守備が崩れないですね。
Last half of the 5th coming up. Seattle leads this one 1-0. Ready now, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
おーっと、とこいましたね、これ。ショートがあんなセカンドベースの後ろにいましたよ。見事にシフトがはまりましたね。
Digging in now for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. A dive, and he knocks it down.
こぼした。おー、ベースカバー早い。
They still manage to get the out at
ピッチャー早か
first.
った
What a
ですね。
play.
Jose Lobato.
At the plate, Jose Lobaton. Smiley's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mariners are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Ready once again, Patrick Wisdom. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right.
Whoa.
Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Chopped to third. Seager is there. Throw to first base, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now back, designated hitter.
Striding into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Liner to right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Two-out hit will bring Nomar Mazara to the plate.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. And that's the third out. One left for Texas. They're down 1-0. Standing in, D. Gordon. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' sixth.
The second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Ball and a strike. So 1-1 home. Popped up. First baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, after that base knock right there, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first,
な
allowing
ん
the
か
runner
セ
to
カン
move
ドで
into
もいけた
second.
かもしれないですね、
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. It's been an 0 for 2
今。
effort
間
for
に合
him
っ
to
てま
this
した
point.
ね。
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line drive to
おっ
left.
と。よっし
Zardo
ゃ。
is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
0-1 count. Here it is.
もう走
This
って
is
た。
low. The throw down.
速い。
Not in time as the offline throw allows him
め
to
っ
get in
ちゃ
there
速い
easily.
ですね。
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Here's the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1 and 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Gordon on third with 2 out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
今のは
Boy,
取っ
that
て
was
ほ
an
しいです
awfully
ね。
close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And it's fouled away. He set the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Digging in, Jeff Bandy. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a
な
lot
か
of
なか
strikes.
こ
We're
う
seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays
連
on
打がない
defense.
んですよ
This has been a
ね。
snappy
フォア
run up
ボ
to
ール
this
とか
point.
は多いんですけど。もう92球投げてるんですか。
First pitch of the at bat
相当
on
投
its
げて
way.
ますね。
Just able to get a
結
piece
構
of that
低
for
めの
strike
微妙
one.
なとこ来るんですよね。これも低いんですよね。まあでもこの回で変わってきよるでしょ。こんだけ投げとったら。
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. On the ground to third.
おーっと、
Diving
はじ
effort
き
here
は
as
じ
he
き。
gets a glove on.
もう、
And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
この後
Now
で
at
す
the
よ
plate,
ね。
Logan Forsythe.
代打し
He's
ましょ
gone
うかね。
hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Ronald Guzman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Rangers. Number 11, Ronald Guzman.
Change up from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1.
Ready with the 0-1. こんばんはです。
And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first.
わお、ランナーがまたゼロって。
Again, another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
おお、
It's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
おーっと、
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
ついに100球超
I'm
えて
seeing
ますや
all the signs of fatigue
まだ投
right
げる
now.
気ですか、これ。
This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
結構引っ張りますね、向こうさんも。
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat.
ああ、
You
マイ
gotta
ケ
be
ルさん、
thinking
こ
the
ん
man
ばん
on the
は
mound
で
is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
す。どんだけ投げるんだ。確かにすごいですよね、これね。
And
おー、
he
フォア
missed
ボー
with
ル。
it. Ball 4. So that means now the
ああ、
potential
すみません、あり
tying
が
run
とう
will
ござい
move
ま
into
す。
scoring position at second.
And when your
さ
pitch
すが
count
にも
gets
う変え
over
ていいと
100,
思うんですけ
you
ど
gotta
ね。
expect them
こ
to
んだ
lose
け
a
投
little
げ
bit
た
of
ら。
accuracy out there, and I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in, Rougned Odor, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so
う
far in this
ん、
one. They've
僕は
had
阪
runners
神
on
ファンじゃ
base,
ないんで
but
ね、
haven't been able
それ
to
はない
string
です
anything
ね。
together.
結構飛び込む人いますもんね、あれね。僕は横浜ファンなんで。 まだ投げる。すごいですね。どこまで投げさせるんですか、これ。そこまで引っ張らんでええと思うんですけどね。もうストライク入らないですね、このピッチャー。あれはそうやと思いますよ。おー、またボールですよ。
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out.
これはもっと歩かしてくれるかもしれないです。ああ、さすがに1球は来ましたね。ここはでも捉えたいですよね。ノーアウトですからね。ああ、ファボ。やっぱり歩かしてくれました。これでノーアウト満塁。ああ、ようやく変えますね。監督さん遅いでしょ、これ。確かによう投げましたね、このピッチャー。ダラさんですか。7.31。
Coming to the plate now, Delino DeShields. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
これでゼロやとやばいですね。そうです、そうです。一郎がいましたね。
From the stretch.
Hernandezにサービスしてる。
He's a throwback, the kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game.
今は福地雄星がマリナーズいますもんね。まだ対戦したことないんですけど。
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a slider that backs up for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1.
1-3まで来ましたね。これは押し出しもありですよ。1球見ましょうかね。押し出し。押し出しで同点ですか。
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn him again next time in this situation.
大谷さんの方が結構もうニュース出ますよね。
Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes ball one. Guzman on third, Odor at second, DeShields at first with no outs. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a ball
またボール。
you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it.
結
I
構
can
は
live
っ
with
きり
that
して
being
ますよ
called a
ね。
strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
甘い。
Takes this the
ライ
other
ト
way to right.
前。
That will get
Oh,
down as he
that's
delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score is the
よう
runner
や
from
く1
third.
点入り
It's
ましたね。
now a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching.
なんか微妙にライトライナーっぽかったですけど、流しましたね、うまいこと。
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom. Not much in the way of
今日ノーヒ
productivity
ットで
from
す
him
か。
so far, but he's got a chance to come through
打
here
率
in
は
a
いいんです
crucial
よ
spot.
ね。
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those
結
bats
構やっぱ
behind
引
it
っ張り
because
もいいんです
none
け
of
ど、
that
ライ
matters
ト
if
に
he
流
can
す
clutch
の
up
もいい
when
で
it
すよね。
really counts.
He's set and the pitch. Hit on the
お
ground
お、
down
抜
the
け
first
た。
baseline. And this
これ
scoops
は2
under
点
his
タイムリ
glove.
ー。
Oh, what a time for that.
もう、
Second run will score. It's now a
これも
4-1
また
ball
流
game.
し打ち
And I
成
can't
功ですね。
emphasize enough how huge that at bat was. It's great to be leading by one, but those two insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
いい感じ
Now
で
for Texas
つな
is
が
the
ってます
DH.
ね。
Shin-Soo Choo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
甘
The
い。
swing and it
打っ
drives him
た。
down toward the gap.
進出
But
中。
that'll be off the wall
右
in
中
right
間
center.
来ましたよ。
And he's in safely to third.
今
As
のは甘
also
かっ
on
た
the
です
play,
ね。
a run comes across to score.
捉えましたよ。
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written
連
all
打
over
連打
it. But
で
it bounces off the wall,
得点
so
が続
only
いて
one
ま
run
すよ。
scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in one or maybe two.
あ
Dennis
あ、
Elias
ピッチャー
comes
変わ
on
り
now
ま
in
し
an
た。
awfully difficult situation as there are two on
一
here
気に
with
捉えました
nobody
ね。
out.
Elias.
これでまた、ノーアウト2塁3塁ですね。
In now, Elvis Andrews.
おお、
And the
危な
first
い。
pitch misses high and inside for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
やっぱ一気に流れ変わってきましたね。さっきまでも1点取るんが大変やったんですけど。
The 1-0 home
おお、
is
危ない危
taken
ない。
for ball 2.
かなり近いで
I'm
す
seeing
ね。
him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard
当た
throwers
り
like
そうな
him.
勢いで
Running
す
a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Down low and slot
Bold
thickens
there.
here. 3-0. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
たまに怪我するからね、あんま当てられたくないんですよ。
The 3-1.
もう、フォアボール。
So he comes out of the
またもやまたフォアボールですよ。
first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here,
これで
it
ま
could
た
get
満塁
real
です
ugly.
ね。
Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
一気にこう、ビッグイニングになってますよ。
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field.
またもやヒッ
And
ト。
that'll play run number 6. It's now a
これも流
6-1
し
ball
打ち
game.
成功ですね
And the。stop sign will smartly go up at
とこ
third
と
as
ん
they
逆
hold
打
the
ちばっ
second
かり。
runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Digging in once again, Jet
止まらん
Bandit
くなっ
gets
てき
here
ま
in a
したね。
spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Nada, no out ですね。
He's set. Here it comes. Lays
う
off
わ、
1-0.
際ど。
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And now a called strike that time. As the zone expands a bit here, it's
今のボー
2-1
ル
now.
でしょ。
You can clearly
もう
see
スト
that
ラ
the
イク
hitter
とか
didn't
言いま
like
すね。
that strike call.
監
And his
督もなんか
manager,
えらい言
he
って
didn't
ます
like
よ。
it either as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
今のはもう一個外れてますよ、あれね。
And the pitch on 2-1. He swings
Ah,
at the
打ち上げた。
fastball here and lifts it into the air to
これ
shallow
は
center.
浅いですね。
Smith has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away. Stepping in, Ronald Guzman with 10 runs batted in
Wow,
on 5
して
hits
き
in
ま
the
したね、バッ
series.
タ
He's
ー。
a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And overlooked inside, but that's ruled a strike, nothing in one.
外れてるでしょ、今の。
Chu, the runner at
1個外
third.
れてるのにストライクとか
Second, Mazzara at first, one gone. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
今のもストライ
Hey,
ク
this
言
is
わ
a
れそうでし
monster
たけど。
strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
1-2, here it comes.
もう、
Took something off there as his pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. And he popped him
おーっ
up,
と、はい。
but this will land untouched.
うん、この球審なんか、
Bases are loaded with only
5
one
分も
out.
外れてんのにストライク言ってますからね。うん。よっしゃ、微妙なとこ。
I know he fouled that pitch
だい
off
ぶ
right
もう
there,
変わ
but
っ
he
て
was
ますよね、流
definitely
れ
out
が
in。front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
The 2-2 one more time.
お
Fouled
お、
off.
際どい。
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a
外
little
れ
bit
てて
further
もストライ
outside
ク
the
言われる
zone.
から、
Three foul
下手
balls
に
in
見
a
逃
row.
せ
He
ない。
wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 2-2.
甘い
On the
けど、
ground
ダ
to
ブル
second
プレ
base.
ー。
This
あ、
could
落と
be
した、落
two.
とした。
Oh, and it eats him up a
ゴロ
bit.
リしました、
A
ゴ
nice
ロリ。
job to stay with it that time and get the second
さ
out
ら
of the
に1
inning.
点追加。
Now that's second baseman, Lucas O'Doul.
Riding in, Rougned Odor.
完全にボール球なん
One
です
for
けど。
3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
お
Strike
ー
one to start the at bat.
こう審判によってね、ああいう判定する人おるんですよ。
Here comes the 0-1.
うん。
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
うん。 おー、際どい。意外とそういうとこもね、作り込んでるんですよ。審判の個性がね、適用されるんで。わあ、詰まった。
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit. As 7 men come across to score. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest. It's the Rangers 7 and the
ここだけなん
Mariners
か黄
1.
色いファンが多いですけど。
Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott
Oh,
Service
Heidi
during the
fan.
break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring
いや、
opportunities.
それは
With
ない
just
と
one
思うんです
hit
け
with
ど
runners in
ね。
scoring position in the game, you can understand why
単
he
な
feels
る
that way. But he also
審
says
判
he
の個
likes
性
the
や
way
と思
his
うんで
guys
す
are
けど。
responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Now playing first base.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team to lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
ああ、結構でもスタミナがやばくなってきましたね。
First pitch of the at-bat.
わお。
Mazzaro arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
うん、それはあるかもしれない
Well,
です
he
ね。
hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field.
レフトライナーですね。うん、ちょっと変えましょうか。よう投げましたよ、先発さん。
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with one out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Jesse Chavez takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
メガネのチャベスさんですね。
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. So that look high from here. It's 0-2 now.
このピッチャーもなんか投げ方が独特ですよね。わお、どん詰まり。間に合うか。おー。
The batter, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Digging in now, Kyle Seager. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
結構なんか足をカクンってしますね、この人。
2 out, nobody on. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 7-1.
ちょうどまたボール球振ってくれましたね。
At the plate, Delino DeShields. Regarding his
かなり
previous
窮
meetings
屈な
with
打ち方
Roenis
でしたね。
Elias, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Pitch on the way.
お
Now
っ
this is
と
up
危
and
ない。
in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
今日はなんとか抑えましたね。おっ
Fouled
と
away. Here it comes on 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now. Towards second.
いやー、セカンドゴロ。
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
There's a look at the inning by inning
7
recap.
回に7
7-1
点
our
取るって
score
い
as
う
we play the 8th
ビ
inning
ッ
in
グイ
this
ニン
one.
グですね。さっきの阪神の
So
数
one
少な
gone
かっ
now
た
in
で
the
すね。
Texas
1万
half
ちょ
of
っ
the
とで
8th,
したもんね。
and that'll bring in the right fielder Hunter Pence.
前の席なんか誰もいないんですけど、お客さんが。ほんまにガラガラ
First
ですね。
pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty.
順位もでも今5位ですよ
The
ね、マ
north
リナー
and
ズね。
south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball
Mm,
and
ほん
then
まに
breaking
ガラ
stuff
ガラ
off
です
in
よ。
the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the
1
case
万
anymore.
2000とかはかなり少ないですよね。
Line
おっし
drive
ゃ、打
to
った。
left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
セカ
He'll
ンド
get
行
it
く。
into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a
日
two-base
本
hit.
の草野球レベル。
Really never had a chance at that one at all. It
あ
was
まりに
over
も
before he
連
knew
打
it.
連打で
Bouncing
嫌に
off
なっ
the
たの
base
かも
of
し
the
れない
wall
です。
for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel
せ
good
っか
about.
くあれ先発頑張ってはったのにね、変わってから一気に打たれましたからね。あれはちょっと先発としては辛いですね。
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Oh, this is
甘い。
hit
レ
high and deep
フ
out
ト
to
オー
left.
バーか。お、超えた超えた超えた。レフトオーバー、レフトオーバー。さらに1点追加。
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
ちょうどまたレフト超えましたね、頭。
Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
気持ちよく捉えましたね。
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's only 1 for 10. Wisdom leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 now to Chew.
At the ball.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
でもアメリカのシージはガスガスしてますもんね。
2-1 home.
ああ、
Swung
しま
on
っ
and
た。
missed for strike number 2.
I got to count. 2 and 2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off because that was an ugly swing.
やられたらやり返しますからね、アメリカは。
Here now the 2-2.
うわー、今のはストライクなんですけど、ボールでした。入っていると思うんですけど。助かりましたね、今の。
Grounded quickly down the line toward third. But this will get fouled, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Runner at second here with one man out. And this is taken here for ball four. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now to the plate, Elvis Andrews.
謎の観客がね、一部分容器いましたよね。
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
あー、打ち上げた。これはインフィールドフライ。あれはどっちの応援なんでしょうね。外野もでもほんまガラガラですよね、なんか。空席が目立ちますよね。
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Two down, runners at first and second. Behind 0-2 now.
Hmm. 謎の集団ですよね。
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and he popped
非
him
常
up.
に密集してますよね。怪しい集団ですね。
A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the
こっちの応
Rangers
援
8
団なん
and
で
the
すかね、もし
Mariners
かして。
1.
Ranger 部隊ですかね。
Stepping into the box, J.P. Crawford comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising
確かにこっちはアウェーで来てるから、レンジャー部隊かもしれないです。
Mazzara is there and he makes the catch for the out.
青じゃないからね、黄色やからね。あれでなんかこうブルーの衣装着てたとかね、そんなんやったらちゃうんけど、黄色のユニフォームなんて関係ないですからね。
Standing in now, Jose Lobaton. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul
観光
territory.
客の集団なん
To
です
this
かね。
point. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes
これは大丈
on the warning track. He
夫。ライ
makes the
トもほんま
catch.
に空席がひどいですね、これ。
The batter, number 9.
マリナーズファンがもう一ついないですね。
Jordan.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, D. Gordon. The pitch. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
めっちゃ目立ちますね、あの黄色い集団。
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
しかも2階席もいますね。
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
うん。
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
あー、
But
取れた。
that'll be off the right field wall.
これは行っちゃいましたね。う
Well,
わ、
second
サー
now,
ド
they
行く。
still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a two-out triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips
これ
away
は
in the
捉えら
bottom
れ
of the
ました
wall,
ね。
allowing him to cruise into third.
Stepping in now, Malik Smith, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Smith is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat.
怪しい集団ですね。
Ground ball sent back up
あー、
the
抜けた。
diving try, but he can't haul it in.
届かんかったっ
It's
す
a
ね。
base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now an 8-2 game.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th
こ
ribby,
れま
nice
た走ってく
milestone
るん
right
ちゃい
there.
ます。これ足
And
速い
now
から。
Mitch Haniger as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses
Outside, that's
wide.
the
1 ball and 1 strike. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2
I
and
got
1.
2 on the count.
この回は投げてほしいですね。メガネのチャベスさん。
Bounce it to the left side.
よっ
On
し
to
ゃ。
Guzman at first, and the inning is over. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We've played 8 full. The Rangers lead this one 8-2. Zach Roscoe enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Zach Roscoe.
At the plate, Jet Bandy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
28. Jet Bandy.
Now the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field.
これは上がりすぎですね。
Smith is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Guzman. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw.
このでもやっぱりグズマンさん、梶谷に似てますよね。構え方とかが。
Hard hit
お
at
ー、
third.
強烈やけどサード
And
で。
that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Now batting, Rougned Odor. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. On the ground and right
こ
at
れは
the
セカンドゴロ。
On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. But no
さ
matter,
あ、
they
9
lead it
回の裏です
8-2.
ね。
Striding forward now, the Mariners
何台
cleanup
のバッ
hitter,
ターが来
Edwin
ましたね。
Encarnacion. He struck out
ホームラン
swinging in his
19 本
last
です
trip
か
to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Jeffrey Springs, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 54.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Encarnacion.
Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
粉が出る謎のスポンジ。
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
もうヤンキース移籍しま
Now
し
a
たから
swing
ね。
and he just fouls this one away. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball.
めっちゃ目立ちますね、あの黄色い集団。
Here he comes again, 1-2.
もう入っ
And
た。
he goes down on strikes for the third
見
time.
逃しましたね。
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one.
これは
So
決
he's
まり
going to
ま
have
した
a
ね。
lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
滑り止めのやつですね。
Into the
外
box,
国のやつってな
Ryan
んかめっ
Healy.
ちゃでかいんですよね、あれ。
As he looks at a
ボー
fastball
ル
that's
球や
in
け
there
どス
for
トライ
strike
ク。
one. He's got a hit in
い
3 at
や、ヒッ
bats
ト
to
1
this
本
point.
打たれてますね。
The windup and the 0-1. He
うわ
jumps
お。
on this one.
これは持っていかれましたね。
Deep to center. Looking up is DeShields. It's a solo home
こ
run
れ
for
はやられ
Ryan
まし
Healy.
た。
Number 11 for him on the season. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Oh, man. That can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
センターに持っていかれましたね。
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
サンタナさんもノーヒットですね、今日。よーし。
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
そうなんですよ。ほんまでかいですよ、アメリカのは。
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off.
結構
There's a
粉の
reason it's such
や
a
つ触っ
common
て
pitch
から
like
ペロ
that,
っ
but
て舐め
he
る人
did
いま
well
すよ
to
ね。ピ
spit
ッ
on
チャー
it
にだ
there.
ったら。舐めて大丈夫なんかって思うんですけど。うわ、際どい
Tried。to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
あと1人ですね。
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
うわお、黄色い集団が。
Standing in now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's taken for strike two as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
今のはええ球でしたね。
Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Last chance for the Mariners. And it is strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy.
逆
Look
転
no
勝
further
ちで
than
す
the
ね。
7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
8-3 is today's final. The Rangers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Drew Smiley earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious
出だ
Rangers.
しに
8
1 点
runs
取られ
on
たん
11
です
hits.
よね。
No errors. They left 13 men on base. The winning pitcher is Drew Smiley. His record is now 6-1. The loss is to Felix
ありがとうご
Hernandez.
ざいます。
He falls to 3-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes.
この押し出しから始まったんですよね。この怒涛の快進撃が。1安打ですね。まあ最後はでも、この低めのやつで三振したんでね、審判さんの気合入ってますね。これで、また、連勝ですね。勝ち越しですね。次からあれですね、ロイヤルズですね。あれはほんまに、すごかったですね。ロイヤルズ、4連戦ですね、これまた。4連戦して、1泊休んで、この20連戦ですね。地獄の20連戦が始まりますよ。レッドソックスも来ますか。 ほんまにね、どうなるかわからないですよ、この恐ろしいスケジュールなんてね。まあ順位的にはまだあれっすね。2.5 ゲーム差で、なんとか1位確保してますけど。錬金。ほんまに観光できないですね、それ。これで貯金が12になりましたね。アストロズが 2.5 ゲーム差ですか。買うまないですね。中地区はあれですね。ちょっと独走って感じですね。ヤンキース、レッドソックス、2強ですね。こっちはまた、結構密集してますね。ダイヤモンドバックス。パイレーツ、レッツ、ブルワーズ。カブスが最下位なんですね。これまた意外な。フィリーズは2位ですね。3.5 ゲーム差。メッツ強いですね。それもあるでしょうね。キンブレル。抑えのピッチャーですね。よし。じゃあ、ここで終わりますか。エアコンもこれ切ったら暑いんですよね。入れると変に寒いんですけど。うーん。はーい。お疲れ様でした。はい。お疲れ様です。ではではでは。